Hi guys, thank you for joining my channel. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate you guys joining me. Guys, firstly, I just like to thank everyone for continuing to support my channel. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks for all the likes, guys, and thanks for hitting the replay on my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. We've been going up, up, up. Let's keep it going that way, guys. Remember, guys, make sure you continue to like the video. I know you're watching the videos, but please like the video if you like the content, okay, guys? Let's get into it, shall we? We need to get on down there and see what is going on. I know it's supposed to go on live a little bit later, but I wanted to bring this to you right now. Let's get to it. Hi guys, hello there. Welcome back to my channel, University with Marie. How's everyone doing? Y'all know I am Marie. It is so good to see everyone. Let's see who's in the house, shall we? Yes, guys, I was over here rocking. How's everyone's Sunday doing? I hope everyone's Sunday is going wonderful. My Sunday is going perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Again, thank you guys for replaying my video. Thank you guys for watching my content. I really appreciate it, guys. And thanks to all my members. Shout out to all the members and shout out to all the newbies. Shout out to all the subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's see who's in the house today, shall we? Hey, lives and guys and gossip, how are you doing? In the Know It Glow, thank you for coming. Latoya's cooking for soul. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Minister Vibes, yes, shout out to my member, Minister Vibes. Thank you for joining. E. Monique, thank you so much for joining. Shout out to my member, E. Monique. Maritza, how are you doing? It is so great to see you. I love you all. You know, guys, all of you are going to live a very long time. Latoya's cooking, Maritza, my members. I was just sitting here thinking that I need to end the show and make sure I shout out the new folks that I know from the other sectors. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I really do. Thank you so much. Besos, besos, besos. Guys, make sure you check out Maritza's channel. She has some very comical stuff on her channel. It's hilarious. Make sure you check out Latoya's Cooking for the Soul. This lady can cook her tail out. I have never seen oxtails with pasta, guys. Check her channel out. It looks delicious. Okay, guys, let's get into the tea, shall we? Guys, thank you so much. Thank y'all. Guys, make sure you go and subscribe to these ladies' channels. These ladies have some really great content. They are hilarious, and they can cook their tail off. I thought I can cook. They can cook. All right, guys, let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and start off with some of the light tea, guys. And this is regarding Chloe Bailey and Mr. Ghana. Chloe is finally spilling some of her tea on the relationship with YSL rapper Ghana, okay? Chloe stated that at her last single that she just brought out, guys, For the Night was written specifically for him, for Ghana. She's claiming that Ghana allegedly made numerous promises, but never fulfilled none of them. Well, what man does? I'm just saying. Chloe was also very transparent when she revealed that he wouldn't spend any quality time with her, guys. He would not spend no quality time with this young lady. She said as soon as he got to her house, he was gone. So what does that tell you, young lady? It tells me it's kind of like a hit it and quit it thing on the cool. That's what it's telling me. She's young. I wish she would have made a better choice, guys. It's like, Chloe, if you see those red flags, run, ma'am. And you saying all the red flags. You're saying that once he got to your home, that he would leave as fast as he would come. She said he wouldn't even cuddle with her. He wouldn't even stay in the bedroom with her. It's like once they finished, he was out. It's like a typical ninja, right? Not a typical man, a typical ninja. Put it in the comments what you think about this, guys. I find it interesting that I thought that this guy kind of treated her right, but unfortunately he did not. He treated her like crap. He really did. Yes. Let me see. It's something else I wanted to talk about with Chloe. Like she said, she made that last song referring to him, that he made all these promises, that he wrote all these checks that he could not cash. You guys are young, and he is a rapper, and allegedly right now he's in jail. He's jailed allegedly on a RICO charge, where really they've actually decreased that charge to another charge, which is way less than the RICO charge. However, these people are still not giving this guy a bond. They are not giving him a bond. I'm sorry, guys, my hair is all in my face. Gosh, they're not giving him a bond. So therefore, he has to stay there. And for what I understand is when him and allegedly when him and Young Thug went to jail, both of them were withdrawing guys off opioids, allegedly. So they were sick the whole entire time. They were there for the first month at least, right, guys? Yes, he's a dog. He's a dog. That's basically what it is. And it's sad that Chloe, considering that she had this good girl mentality that she chose him out of all the folks that she could date. I'm like, ma'am, and it's nothing really cute about him, right, guys? Do y'all think he's handsome? I don't think he's handsome. I think she kind of dated him kind of for the clout. What do y'all say? But again, she said he would not spend no time with her. She said that he would, as soon as he got there, he was out of there, would not cuddle with her or anything. Guys, what did I say? When a man does not kiss you, when a man does not kiss you, how many of y'all believe this? When a man does not kiss you, that they really don't care about you. Put a lip gloss in the chat if you believe that. I believe that if a man does not choose to kiss you, and love on you, that he really doesn't want you. Some men do that. If they don't kiss you, ma'am, that means that they really are not physically attracted to you. All they want is one thing. So that's what I believe. I believe that since this guy's has not stayed in the bedroom with her, would not cuddle with her, would not spend any quality time with her, he really didn't want her. What do y'all say? I think he just dated her for clout as well. I think they were both dating each other for clout. I think she tried to get a rapper just like Beyonce did, because for what I understand is she's Beyonce's mentee. Maybe she wanted to get a rapper, high-power rapper, thinking that their relationship was going to be as good as Beyonce's and Jay's. But remember, we know Beyonce went through a little hell there too. Did she not? She went through a little hell there with Jay-Z, but they're still together. I'm glad they're still married. But Chloe, you're young. Go ahead and find someone who will treat you right, young lady. You're a beautiful lady. You don't have to deal with that. Now he's locked up, so it's time to move on. Do not wait for him, ma'am. Do not wait for him, especially if he was treating you like that, like a dog, allegedly. He was. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next one, guys. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Whatever you do, hit that like button so we can get in that algorithm, continue to grow, guys. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get on Miss Chrisean, guys. I'm sorry, this is not Chrisean. I'm going to go ahead and get on Miss Chrisean, guys. I have her picture here. Miss Chrisean, this young lady, it seems that she is going through a little hell. She really is, guys. She's going through a little hell. This is Mr. Blueface, who allegedly beat her up, allegedly, okay? We're going to get into it, guys, because there were two videos initially. She came out with one video stating that he beat me up, he hit me, bust me in my mouth, he busted me in my nose. We're going to get into that. Now, this is her allegedly crying from abuse, allegedly. And this is her when he pulled her hair. It's like this child has went through so much, guys. Here they are where they're lovey-dovey. But again, Chriseanrock, let's touch on the first video. In the very first video, this young lady was alleging that he physically attacked her. She stated on the live that he busted her in her mouth and in her nose, that she was all bruised up because this guy was attacking her. Child, she was calling him everything in the book when she did that first video, okay? She also admitted to texting a boy. And I'm like, she acted as if it was just the norm that, I was just texting a boy. And I'm like, well, maybe that's what set him off, you think? Right, guys? It seemed like that's what would have set him off, okay? But honestly, yes, she was kind of lit there. Was she not? She was lit there. Thank you so much, Venus. She was lit there. So, by her being lit and by her not kind of recalling what happened that night, she was adamant that he jumped on her, basically. Now, that's on the very first video. Again, on the very first video, guys, she was, touching on how he abused her, how he attacked her, how he busted her mouth, her nose. She was showing us all this. She was crying. She was calling him a widow. Like I said, she called him everything but a child of God on that live. Okay, now, let's get into the next video. She came back out with another video. In this other video, wait a minute. I want to go back to this first video. In the very first video, guys, it seems to me that, like I said, I know she was a little effed up there. She was a little lit. However, to me, it seems that she was kind of asking for help in a way. She meant business in a way because, this child would have not gotten on live in front of millions of people or thousands of people on her live and told exactly what this guy did to her, that he busted her mouth, he busted her nose. She was trying to, yell for help. She was trying to call out. She was trying to me, I just think that she was trying to ask for help. Otherwise, she would have never got on that live. If she really didn't want this boy to get in trouble, she would have never got on live. What do y'all think? Let me take a look at the comments. She said, this young woman thinks that's love. She said that she thinks it's love when they hit them. Some young women are not all there. That's true. That is very true. A lot of women think that when a man proceeds to hit them, that they love them. But that's typical what? DV. Typical DV, guys. Hey, Brina Mess, how are you doing? How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much. But, it's just sad. that this young lady was kind of calling out, even though she was lit, she was full, and she said she had a lot of Casamigos, whatever that drink is. This is a second live where I discuss bad behavior from that drink, Casamigos, allegedly. I'm just saying, everyone that I've talked about that drink has had some issues, some crazy issues, you know? So I want to go ahead and get into the second video, guys, okay? The second video is very detrimental to the first because with the second video, guys, I'm thinking that the second video to me kind of represents typical DV, allegedly. Because in typical DV, what happens? The woman has a tendency to do what? Try to justify what these guys are doing, right? Trying to justify what these guys are doing. Are they not? That's typical DB. When a man tells you that they're sorry and that they'll never do it again and that they were trying to help you, not hurt you. Typical DV, and you're believing it. That's typical DV, guys. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's get to the second video. On the second video, like I said, the first video is like she was trying to call out, guys, like she was calling out for help. But on the second video, she comes back on and she says, oh, he didn't beat me, really. I was trying to jump out of the car. I was trying to jump out of the car. And he was trying to stop me from jumping out of the car. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that? I do believe that she was trying to leap out of the car because she was so full. But at the same time, how did her nose and her mouth and everything get torn up like as it did? Sir, you don't have to hit in her mouth, hit in her nose to bring her back into the vehicle, right, guys? You don't have to do that. So how did she get a bloody nose? How did she get a bloody mouth if he was trying to help you in the car, ma'am? That's what I'm saying about typical DV. She was trying to justify his actions, was she not? She says, my guy likes Casamigos, but he sips, not drinks bottles. Right. I've never heard of the drink. I've never seen the drink. I just heard of it from, doing my trending topics. But again, she came on. She tried to say that she was trying to jump out of the moving van. Give me one quick second, guys. I don't know why this always happens when I get on here. Thank you guys for being patient. I appreciate it. Again, she said, I was trying to jump out of the car. He was trying to save my life, and he saved my life, ma'am. How did your mouth and your nose get messed up as it did? How did that happen, ma'am? He did not do that from trying to pull you in the vehicle. How did that happen? It's like she was trying to justify his actions, right? She said, wow, they're so young. It's sad, yes, but won't leave. She's not going to leave. And she's at that stage where in DV relationships, guys, because a lot of us have been there. She's at that stage where she thinks that he loves her because he's trying to protect her by pulling her back into the vehicle and by smacking her. She's at that point where she's not ready to leave. As you can see, she just recently got new tattoos of him all over her. It's like child. You have to grow up one day. You have to get older one day. It's just, I just don't understand it. But she's claiming that he tried to pull her back into the car instead of being her behind. I don't believe that. I think that he did punch her a couple of times, allegedly. That's what I think. And guys, I think that from the first video, she was trying to let us know that, hey, I'm not the culprit here all the time. This guy has a tendency to fight me as well. Because I was kind of shocked that he actually did this, because most of the videos that we see of their violence, of their drama, is with her swinging and banging, right, guys? Allegedly. It is. So now to see that he has actually put hands on her, it somewhat surprised me, because again, we're not used to seeing him doing this. We're used to seeing Chrisean take action, be the first one to pass a lick, So I just found that interesting that he did do this, guys. Again, she said he was trying to pull her back into the vehicle, but she says she was fighting him. She said she was fighting him to get back into the vehicle, but still, it's still not a cause for her mouth and her nose to be blooded as it was, She said she was, as I said, she was trying to ask for help from everyone, I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and it's my opinion. I personally don't believe that she acquired these wounds, the wounds in her face from him trying to pull her into the vehicle. I believe that he was probably swinging on her. And I don't know if it was during that time when she was trying to jump out of the vehicle. She probably was trying to jump out the vehicle to get the hell away from him. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? She probably was trying to leap out of the vehicle to get away from what? Those punches, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. But She did come back on live. She did come back to tell us that, to try to justify the fact that this guy did not do this to her, that he was trying to protect her. He was trying to save her life. Okay, let me take a look at the comments here. She said, wow, they're so young. Yeah, it's very sad that this young lady believes this. It's sad that she's drinking as much as she is too, right, guys? It seems that they have I wouldn't necessarily say that she's addicted to alcohol or anything, but she does. She can drink, guys, and she can get, effed up. She really can. So she may not remember everything that had happened the night before, right? Hi, Zaga, how are you? Thank you so very much. She said, I don't understand how he is not locked up yet. The state usually takes over these DV cases. You're absolutely right, Bring Them STV. Usually the state will take over the case, even if she does not file charges. They usually take over the case. And that's why, and then they're doing this on live. So I can understand why the police has not gotten involved. Then again, guys, they probably don't know where they are. They're traveling, they're doing this show, so I'm thinking that the police don't know where they are. That's the reason why they have not captured him yet, or has not arrested him yet. What do you guys think? She said the whole relationship is toxic. It is extremely toxic. Their relationship is extremely toxic. And she's thinking that it's young love. She's thinking that she's a ride or die. But ma'am, he's already knocked out one of your teeth, allegedly. He has pulled out accidentally pulled out a patch of your hair. You're too young to be acquiring these type of wounds, these type of bruises on you, ma'am. You're too young and you're too pretty to, he's going to have you ugly as hell if you don't get the hell out of Dodge, Chrisean. That's all I'm trying to tell you, sweetheart. Get out of Dodge or make him seek counseling. Both of y'all go to counseling, right? Very toxic. They're so young, but it's like, gosh, your hair came out, your tooth came out, and she jokes about it. But I'm sure this child was pissed, and she was humiliated when her tooth came out. I'm sure about that. She's so young. And again, folks online were comparing her how she looked before she got into the relationship with Blueface and after the relationship. And guys, this child looked totally different before she got with this guy. Beautiful, strong, healthy, eyes white, just lit. But now it seems that she is, kind of turning into a typical, I don't know, like she's being ran down in a way, guys, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. She's so young. She needs to, get out of the relationship. If he won't go to counseling, if he won't straighten up and you can't straighten up, get out of that relationship because, guys, eventually somebody's going to get hurt. Seriously, somebody's going to get hurt in that relationship. I wish him the best. I hope that he comes to his senses. I hope that she comes to her senses and know that him fighting you and you guys fight it in public and even in private, that it's not love, ma'am. It's not love. Please seek help. I think that she does need therapy. I really do. And at this point, I think that she does need therapy. Last night, I was trying to work on a video to upload, and I was saying that, I don't think she needs therapy. I just think that she's wild and she's young and she's, ready for the world. She's just, enjoying her life. But now, today, after seeing those two videos, ma'am, day and night, I think that this child, she needs some therapy. She really does. And it's sad. It's quite sad. It is. Like I say, I wish them the best. I hope that they really, seek counseling, seek help, guys. Okay, let's get to the next one, guys. Let's get on the next T. Now, of course, on this particular T, who we're going to talk about. We are going to talk about none other than who? This one. Mr. Kanye, okay? Mr. Kanye, sir, this guy has been backpedaling like 9,000. Did he not backpedal? You know why he backpedaled? Because it was hitting him where it what? Hurt. In the pocket. It was hitting him where it hurt. Straight in his pocket, baby. He realized that, shit, I'm about to get broke around this camp. Guys, where are my notes on him? I'm about to get broke. What am I going to do now that Adidas has left me? So now he wants to come out and apologize. Like I said, it looked like he's done a 360, guys, related to the foolery he's been spewing, guys. Kanye, he recently posted a video of himself saying that he was not humbling himself. That he was humbling himself. Sir, I say that you were bowing down, sir. You were bowing down, and you would call yourself, quote unquote, apologizing to the black people. Sir, for you to even mention the fact in your in your life, in your statement that now you know how it feels to have a foot on your neck, sir. You don't know how that feels, sir. This young man was calling his mother. He was calling his mama, sir. How dare you even compare your situation to this guy's situation? It's like, how dare you? You say the wrong shit every time, sir. Excuse my French, guys. You do. You say the wrong shit every time, guy. Now you're trying to say that you're trying to apologize. I don't believe that. Like I say, they hit him where what? In the pocket. She said they hit him in the pockets. Now he has a knee on his neck. Right. He's claiming that he has a knee on his neck. But again, I just feel that was not suffice. That was not cool for him to say something, a knee is on his neck, because again, Mr. Floyd, guys, he suffered that day. He called his mom that day, a grown man. And for you, I just feel that it's not sufficient for him to compare his situation to George Floyd's situation, guys. George Floyd suffered and he has passed away, guys. You know, this guy here, he's saying that a foot is on his neck, what, due to financial issues that you caused yourself, sir? You caused this yourself. You caused that with what? That big mouth of yours, that big mouth. So now you're asking folks to forgive you. You know why he's asking folks to forgive him? Because again, it's hitting him in their pocket. It's tearing that damn pocket up. And now he's out of the billionaire status. He thought that Adidas was not going to leave his ass, sir. You're not special, sir. In their eyes, sir, how can I put this? In their eyes, sir, you're just like us, sir. You're just like us. No matter how you speak, no matter how your mannerisms are, sir, you're just like us. They look at you just like the typical black person, sir. It's nothing special about you or that woman, the other woman over there. I don't understand why y'all thought that y'all were special. You know, that these people really liked you and gave a damn about you. Excuse me, chat. But they did. And they made it obvious. They told your ass bye. And for him to go to the Skechers corporate office, which is a Jewish-owned company, what they told him, get your ass off this property. Get off this property, sir. We have nothing for you. So now he's realizing, guys, that, hey, damn, nobody wants to be bothered with me. I'm losing money like crazy. I'm losing my businesses like crazy, sir. You brought this all on yourself. Do you guys accept his apology, guys? Let's take a listen to some of the audio, okay, of him apologizing. I have it right here, guys.
But that is not godlike to be showing off. So if it's not godlike, then God will take that, because it's all the church's money, right? So what's happening right now is I'm being humbled. Another thing that's happening is by me being burned to the flesh every single day, it's actually proving what I had to say. So when I went to the mediation, what I want to say is, like, black people are like, okay, Lex Friedman got you to apologize. Pierce Morgan got you to apologize to the Jews, but you never apologized to us.
Let me stop this right quick, guys. Let me see if I can bring it in here for you guys to see if you guys can hear well. It's not
that
I
would use for the mental health conversation to say, oh, you guys say I'm crazy, but look at this, I made money. And but that is not God.
Can you guys hear it? I hope you guys can hear me. If you can't hear it, let me know in the chat. Hey, I can't hear it, but I'm going to play it again.
That I would use for the mental health conversation to say, oh, you guys say I'm crazy, but look at this, I made money. And but that is not godlike to be showing off. So if it's not godlike, then God will take that, because it's all the church's money, right? So what's happening right now is I'm being humbled. Another thing that's happening is by me being burned to the flesh every single day, it's actually proving what I had to say. So when I went to the mediation, what I want to say is, like, black people are like, okay, Lex Friedman got you to apologize. Pierce Morgan got you to apologize to the Jews, but you never apologized to us about the George Floyd comment that made us feel bad. Now, the thing is, okay, JFK, they got a lot of documentaries about how it happened. So we can argue about how it happened, which I like the fact that we can do that. But regardless, when I see that video as a black person, it hurts my feelings. And I know that police do attack, and America is generally racist. And I understand that when we got to say Black Lives Matter, that the idea of it made us feel good together as a person, as a people, right? When let me say it so the soundbite is better for you guys. when the idea of Black Lives Matter came out, it made us come together as a people. Now, afterwards, yes, there was some things where the money went. There were some things where it was used in order to push us to the Democratic vote. There were people behind it involved. That happened. But the general feeling, so when I said that, and I questioned the death of George Floyd, it hurt my people. It hurt the Black people. So I want to apologize to hurting them, because right now God has shown me by what Adidas is doing and by what the media is doing, I know how it feels to have a knee on my neck now.
Did y'all hear that? Shit. Did y'all hear that? Let me take a look at the comments before we move forward. She says, I'm going to go up a little bit here. Thank you, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. Hit the like. Hey, do the right thing. She says, I was like, Ninja, you alive. You don't have a knee on your neck. You don't even believe he passed away that way. Right. Exactly right. Bring the Mess TV. Remember, he was trying to allege that it was due to an overdose. Was he not? Minister Bob says Kanye has been off the deep end since his mom passed. Yes, I believe it. That's when it initially started. I do believe that. And I believe it has something to do with his previous relationship as well. If you ask me, yes, still a ninja. And I didn't want to say it that way, guys. I'm just saying, sir, you're coming to you're realizing that they look at you just as another ninja. They don't give a damn about you, sir. And it seems like he's realizing that. I'm hoping that he's realizing it. She said he found out he's still a ninja. That's right, to them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bring the mess. Absolutely. He's breaking her down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. She said, I would accept the God, accept mine. I pray he gets better. Yes, he does. I pray he gets better as well. But as I said, it doesn't matter how you speak, sir. It doesn't matter if you act like them, sir, or you're around them, sir. They still look at you. Just as we just said in this chat. Okay. She said, now he sees racism. Right, guys. Now he sees the light. And now, guys, we're his people. We are his people. She said, honestly, I don't want to have anything to do with Kanye. I accept his apology, but I don't want to hear anything else he has to say. Right. I'm telling him, y'all, personally, from my opinion, shut the hell up, sir, because you keep putting your foot in your mouth. Be quiet. Okay, you said you implemented your apology. You said your apology. Now be quiet. That's the only thing I can tell you to do. Be quiet and try, to establish, relationships with your people, as you put it. Instead of trying to establishing with other people, give your people a chance. Maybe they can do it better than the next person. That's all I'm saying. She said, dude, you told Diddy, shut up and don't mess with your money. Right. He did. Medicine said that's the most ignorant-ish I've ever heard. Wait, nope, it's tie. It's a tie. Right. Guys, now he's talking about Black Lives Matter. You remember at first he referenced Black Lives Matters as a scam, did he not? Allegedly. He did. Now he's speaking that Black Lives Matter, that it brought us together and it was all good. And yeah, a little bit of financial stuff happened. Sir, you did not say that at first. We already know what you said and we know what you mean and what you meant. So, get on with that, Also, like I said, he is backpedaling his behind out. Backpedaling. You had to, because guess what? Guys, I'm telling you, money is the root of all evil, okay? Money will make someone do something that they never would want to do. A lot of times it will. So in his case, he sees that his money is dwindling, right? His deals are dwindling. So now he's trying to make good. You all know that. He's trying to make good. Like I said, we your people now. A lot of us, we have a tendency, we have very forgiving hearts. We do, right, guys? We have very forgiving hearts, and he knows that. And right now he's trying to play on every one of us, every one of his people's heart string. He is. But my question is, do you guys think that his apology was sincere? Put a lip gloss in the chat if you think his apology was, in fact, sincere. Put a number 2 in the chat if you think that he was full of ish. I'll wait. Who's that lady say F him? He said slavery was a choice. Unbelievable. Then he made that ridiculous statement about George Floyd. Unbelievable. That's what I was saying. It's unbelievable. And again, you were comparing your foot on your neck to him. Sir, there is no comparison, sir. None whatsoever. I think that he really put his foot in his damn mouth again. I'm trying to tell him to shut the hell up. Shut up. She says, before all of this, our ancestors chose to be slaves. Choose to be slaves. George unalived himself from substances. Now he's singing a different tune. It's all about the money, right? It's all about the money and do the right thing. Yes, at first he was saying that this guy unalived himself due to substance. Sir, we all seen that. The whole world seen this. The whole world seen this. And guess what? George Floyd, his passing, guys, it brought nations together, did it not? It brought folks, nations together. You know, and that goes to show you that this world does have love in it. It does. But it's like, it's always got to be a demon somewhere trying to spin another narrative, right? Trying to spin another narrative. She said the same way he tried to play us to attack him. Right. Yes. Thank you for the twos, guys. I don't believe that his apology was sincere at all either. Hi, Marv. How are you? Okay. So you guys say you don't think his apology was sincere. I don't either. I don't either. I think he's feeling their money leaving. If a bank, guys, if a bank decided to part ways with you, then you know you have some issues. Then you know you have some problems, guys. He should not have known right then and there, because the bank, guys, they love having all that money in their accounts, right? In their facility, right? The bank didn't give a damn. The bank was like, you got to go. I don't give a damn how much money you have here. You have to go. So you know there's some issue, a big issue, guys, when the bank is telling him bye-bye. Right or wrong? She said, I think he's still grieving and doesn't know how to handle it, but won't seek counseling. True. Yes, true. But again, you know, I'm grieving, but you won't see me out here trying to, belittle our people or belittle any other race. You won't see that. So I just think that's an excuse. Honestly, I do. Do you guys saying that you don't think that the apology is sincere? Do you think that he apologized? Put a lip gloss in the chat. If you think that he apologized so he can establish new relationships or old relationships for financial gain. Do you think he apologized to, if to get new relationships for financial gain? Put a lip gloss in the chat. I believe that's the case, that he apologized so maybe these people will forgive him, like Adidas, the banks, and all these other companies. I believe that's why he apologized as he did, thinking that these people would say, okay, you apologize, come on back home. What do y'all think? Hey, baby shady one. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Put a lip gloss in the chat. If you think that he apologized so he can try to get his funds back up and try to establish more good financial relationships with these companies. That's why that's what I believe. I believe he apologized for that particular specific reason only. And he was looking, what's the word I want to say? Dumb as hell when he was apologizing. It's like, sir, yes, he should have apologized, but I'm pretty sure every race is saying, sir, you look crazy as hell, allegedly. You do. You should have sat down somewhere and showed us better than you can tell us, right, guys? Show your people better than you can what? Tell us. She says, yes. Hey, Maisha. She said, he will definitely be back in some of the companies. Everyone on that side is looking for products to buy, right? I told you guys his brand went up 500%. So the resale people have not cut ties with him. So they already know that they're getting a fat payday soon, because folks are going to start buying. It's like, I'm not sure what it is. It's like people like to support not necessarily evil, but just negative products. You know, if it's something negative behind it, something evil behind it, they like to support it. Right or wrong, they do. She said, hey, who's that lady? Yeah, so again, I think that this guy did apologize specifically to gain his financial relationships with these companies back. I'm hoping that they at least put him on punishment for a while so he'll know. Shut the hell up, sir. Stop it. You know, he's just sounding weird. You know, he is kind of weird with it. Again, I think that it has to do with his mom, the way he's acting mentally. Again, I say show us, meaning that go seek help, do things for your community. in the community that you were raised in. It doesn't matter what community. Try to give back to the community. We're not saying spend all your money on the community, but just show love. That's all. It just seems that he was really protecting other folks, instead of, just remembering where he came from, right? It's like he forgot where he came from. That's what I'm saying. Anybody have any other comments on this? It was just interesting to me when I see him apologize. I was like, wow, this is interesting. This guy's apologizing. But then I got pissed off when I see him say that he feels like a foot is on his neck. So you could have used anything else but that statement. You really could have made any other comment but that one, because again, you don't know. It's not conducive to what George Floyd went through, sir. It's not. And it's just sad. When I saw that, I was just like, oh my God. Like, really, sir? You compare your financial situation to this man that has been unalive? Really? And I'm hoping that he is sincere. I'm hoping that he does mean business when he says, he's going to change and, try to, do things differently. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. Let another company cut ties with him. Let's see how he acts. Let's see if he's going to be true to the game, the statement that he made. She says, I think he should stop talking. Actions speak louder than words. Absolutely don't do the right thing. I just said that. Show us better than you can tell us, sir. Show your people, not necessarily us, but show your people better than you can tell them. Show the world better than you can tell them. Instead of just running your mouth, show them. You didn't really have to go up there and make that statement. You could have just apologized and got your happy ass down instead of mentioning all the neck and all that stuff, She said, yes, he said slavery was a choice a long time ago, and he's just apologizing now after recent ignorant statements. He's not really showing us that he doesn't believe in what he said before anymore. No, he's not. No, he's not. And the other young lady either. We need to do a video on her. The other young lady either. It's like they are in La La Land, or that they're in some type of land where they think that these people really give a crap about them, but they don't. They're making you look like I said, the foolery. They're making you look like a fool. You're going to have to step it up and show these folks that, hey, you know what you're doing, sir. You have managed to acquire $2 billion in revenue, in net worth. So you are capable of doing it, but I'm saying that don't do it for them. Do it for yourself. And if you want to contribute to the community, do that. But don't ever say or compare a foot on your neck compared to George Floyd. That's all I'm saying. Okay? She said, plum fool. Yes, he is. And, God says to forgive, and I forgive him. But again, I don't have to deal with his ass every day. But it's just that his statue, his how he is in the celeb world, in the world period, it rubs off. It rubs off on certain communities and certain people. It does. So he really needs to get his shit together. See counseling. Go ahead and get your divorce going, and see counseling. Even the lawyers left him. Sir, that goes to show you that considering all these folks cut ties with you, know that there's some issues going on mentally, allegedly. Know that. It's embarrassing. Yes, Candace, she's an embarrassment as well. She is, allegedly. And it's just sad that she acts that way as well. We saw her classmate come out and tell how she allegedly sued the school because the other folks made fun of her and did some derogatory things to her. And here it is. You can forgive. You can forgive. Just never forget, man, where you came from. That's all I'm saying, guys. And guess what? The way the world is going right now, guys, the way stuff is going right now, they are really trying to bring back history, trying to manifest all those old ways back into the modern, into the new ways, guys, into this new day. So, guys, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. And vote, guys. Make sure that you all vote. And remember, guys, if you are a felon, you can vote as long as you're not on paper and as long as you're not in jail. You can vote. Remember that, guys. Because if you don't vote, guess what? You're going to be looking crazy as hell with all the stuff that they're trying to do right now. Seriously. So make sure you guys vote. I'm serious. Vote. And I know I don't have to tell a bunch of grown folks to vote. I'm just saying that there are some people out there that thinks that they're lax about it and they think that voting is not important. Voting is very important, especially now. Okay, guys? Especially now. Hi, Shannon. How are you? She said they need to lock his built ass up. Hi, Shannon. It's so good to see you. Yes, she said Kanye walks hunched over. Yes, he does. She said, I agree. If they could bring back Jim Crow laws, I think they would, guys. That's what they are trying to do. And it's like our men and our women, a lot of them are laxed. If you look and you see on the news and online and in social media, some of these folks are seriously training their children from when they're this yay high until they're adults on how to prepare for a war. Allegedly. Yes. They're teaching the kids from when they're little. So it's like some of the other folks, us, we're just lax thinking that nothing's going to happen. You just got to be careful and make sure you keep your eyes open and make sure that you're ready to stand your ground. Because we have seen so much here within the last year or two. We have. So I'm telling y'all, vote. Look at them, how they have these people guarding the ballots with weapons. If that would have been anybody else, they probably would have unallowed them right there on the spot. But they did not. They allowed these people to stay out there for so darn long before they finally arrested them for something. That's ridiculous. It's like the Wild Wild West, guys. So, and people, again, guys, allegedly, folks are getting harmed for going to vote, especially Democratic, allegedly. They are getting harmed on their way to the ballots, on their way to the voting polls. They're getting harmed. Look at Nancy Pelosi's husband. He was harmed. This man was hit in his head with a hammer. Okay. So if they can go to her house to do this to her husband, just imagine what they can do to anyone else. If they are allowing these people to sit by these damn ballots, and it's like, where are we? Where are we? They have all these gang members out there and all these gangs that's unaliving each other. Get your shit together, guys. We are not the enemy. We are not the enemy. Learn how to protect your life, your community. Learn how to protect it. Because if you don't, guess what? You'll see what happens. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. She said, I'm training my son too. She said, we all should look at what's going on around us. Absolutely. I have both of my boys has been in karate, taekwondo. They know how to whoop behind. And I taught them personally how to use weapons because they have to protect themselves, guys. It's out there. We know it's there. We see the unaliving rate going up so much in every city, every state. So, it's okay to train your children on how to protect themselves. After I did that, I really wanted them to go to the military, guys, so they can learn additional weapons, so they can learn how to use other shit. Because you never know what's going to happen in the future, especially if you don't vote, guys. If you put those folks in there, guess what? It's all on you. It's all on us if you don't vote. It's all on you. She says, I'm thinking about it too, Marvin. She said, we don't teach our kids to hate. About to start firing lessons, and I'm scared of weapons. Don't be afraid of weapons because, yes, they are loud, but you would get over that sound quickly. You just need to protect yourself from anyone, not necessarily another race or anything, from anyone. Crime is up, like 500%? Houston has never had an unaliving rate as it does now. We are surpassing New Orleans. We are surpassing Chicago. So it's real down here, guys. I'm saying that it's getting that way everywhere. And like he said, the evil will be like the sands of the shores. So if you pick up a handful of sand and those little particles, thousands and thousands and thousands of particles, they're going to show you how much evil is going to be in the world. So guys, you need to be ready and wake up and stay freaking prepared. You just never know. And don't get me wrong, we all know we have to go one day, but until that day, don't be foolish. That's all I'm saying. Protect yourself. She says, Marie, read my comments up above. Okay, sure. I'm sorry. Let me go up here. She said, I'm thinking about it. Marva says, I completely understand it. Now she said, Melody C said, did y'all see that 45 supporter that threw the full beer can at the comedian at a week ago or so? You see, just evil. Evil. And it's like a lot of us don't do anything about it. But guess what? They would and would not get charged for it, and it would not be added to the statistics, excuse me, would not be added to those numbers. So guys, please. She said, all my kids have concealed and carry. That's right. That's excellent. Let me see. Shannon says, Trina Braxton's car got keyed in Atlanta on Saturday when she went to vote. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? And I'm just thankful that they didn't physically harm this lady. But people are getting physically attacked when they go vote because they already know, they assume, rather, when they see a sister or brother going to the voting post that they're going to vote Democratic. So therefore, they attack. You have to be able to have something. You have to protect yourselves, guys. That's all I'm saying. But don't let it stop you from going to vote. Go in the daytime when the police officers are there at these different campuses and vote. It's imperative that you vote, guys. And that's sad about Trina. That really is sad. Like I said, I'm glad that they did not hurt her physically, but they could have. It could have. She says, plus, have y'all been noticing the spike in shootings at HBCUs by unknown assailants? Yes, it happened here at the school my son went to about an hour away, Prairie View. 2 people were unalive, kids, and they have not found the perps yet. That's interesting. That has not happened. That hasn't been happening at the campus. So why now? She says, get trained, arm yourself, because you never know, right, guys? Get trained and arm yourself, because we have to realize that evil is out there. We have to realize that there are some people out there that's just looking for trouble, looking to do you. It's like some of these people, guys, I know people that do it as a job. Of course, I don't fool with those people anymore, but I knew people that did it as a job, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to go out there and rob and do something every day, like it's a job. She says, and would not get charged for, she says, weapons. She said, and would not get charged for it. Bring the mess says, yes, MS, Mel MC. My granny trained me and my cousins when we were younger, right? You know, I'm not saying when they're so young, because you guys recall the 10-year-old where her parents sent her to get trained with weapons, and guess what? She accidentally shot the instructor and unalived him. She did. 10 years old. So, it depends on the weapon. Just be careful and train your family. Just be aware. Beware and be aware. She says, don't let it stop you. She says she's opening an investigation. She says she's getting them to pull the cameras. Absolutely. Do it, Trina. We need to know who it is. But you know what? They may have been masked. Look at those folks that's sitting by the ballots. They all masked up. You never know who's under those masks. It could be doctors, lawyers, attorneys, judges. You never know who's under those masks, guys. Think about it. She says, Jenna says, the cop said, have your insurance handled it, Trina. She said, no, hell no. I don't blame her. No, I want to know what's going on. I want to get these folks locked up. Guys, they just gave time to one of the guys from January 6th for pulling on one of the police officers there. They gave him more than 7 years, but I don't think that's enough time. I really don't, because one of those police officers were unalived. He was. And it was sad. This guy was really trying to fight for his life and try to get through that door. And these people were so set on harming folks. I'm just saying, guys, look at the news, look at their faces, look at their eyes. They are meeting business. And it's like they're determined. She said, I heard about that. One unalived at NCAT last week, and 8 shoot at FAM. Yes, all these colleges, all these HBCUs, just so much crime. So much crime. I'm telling you, those students, they can vote. Remember that. The students can vote, guys. So they're going to try to stop them as well. So we have to be prepared. We have to be vigilant. Do you understand me? Vigilant. And I'm not trying to pump anyone up to go out there and do anything harm anyone. I'm just saying protect yourself and your family, your kids. Because it's real, guys. It's getting real. It's getting real. She says, Minister Vine says, my daddy taught my sisters and myself to use firearms. She said, my sister that was in the military is like a surgeon with a whip. Yes. I'm telling you, I wanted to see my kids there just so they can learn additional stuff to protect us or to be protected. You know, I don't have to be protected, but you want your kids to be protected. And I felt like if they go to the Air Force or something like that, that they will be. But it's everywhere, guys. Evil is just everywhere. Thank you so very much, Mara, for the super stick. I really appreciate it. Thank you. She says, my son is 15 and can shoot better than a lot of people we practice with. She said, don't be discouraged. You'll know what to do if the time ever arrives. Right, guys? We know how to. One thing about us, we know how to fight for our lives, do we not? It's like it's a natural for us to fight hard for our lives. Physically and with anything we can. It's natural for us, guys. But training will actually help increase the mental state, increase the precision, everything. So, guys, that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying, you know, train your kids to go up to be evil. No, you want to train your kids to protect themselves. Because, again, this world is going, and guess what? The word it says it's not going to get really much better. So, that's all I'm saying, guys. Hey, Labs, Gas, and Gossip, how are you doing? She says, coming in late. I didn't hear about the story. Oh, yes. You know, she says, as people, we are survivors. Yes, we are survivors. We are strong. We are strong people. And that's why I say if we stick together, guys, if folks stick together, all races, different races, and as they call us, minorities, we all stick together, we will be strong. We will be a strong people. We will. And, you know, I love everyone, every race, but there's evil, again, in every race as well. We know that. But it's getting real. It's getting serious. And as you can see with this voting coming around the corner, these folks are getting threatened. They have thousands of threats to the congressman. Did y'all know that? Thousands of threats on file from folks threatening the congressman. And I believe they would do it. Look what they did to Pelosi's husband. It's just sad that he didn't have security. From what I understand, though, he's not eligible for security. So they managed, and they were waiting on her. They wanted her. He wanted her. So, guys, just, you know, if they can do a female like that, you know what they're capable of. You know what they're capable of. That's all I'm saying. And yes, as a people, we are survivors. We are strong. You know, I'm talking to the gang bangers. I'm talking to all the folks out there that's doing shit for nothing. Learn how to stick together and stop unaliving your own folks, your own brothers and sisters. Stop it. Because you are looking silly out there. You know, you have to just get it together. That's all I'm saying. She said, oh, yeah, we're voting. It's getting crazy. Yes, it is. These people are sitting by these ballots with weapons and automatic weapons. They are. That will tear you down before you can even get to the ballot. So, you know, vote, guys. Go in the daytime and vote. I hope that they do have these police officers over here, because over here where we voted at, we had cops out there. You know, they don't even want to give these folks water while they're waiting in line. Why not? What's the problem with that? Having water. So, guys, I'm advising you all, if you go vote and it's hot outside, or if it's cold outside, get you some cocoa or coffee. If it's hot outside, take you some water. Don't get out of the line for nothing. Be prepared when you go. That's all I'm saying. Bring you a fold-up lawn chair in case you have to sit out there. But be prepared, because they do not want them giving them water or anything, guys. You know, it's just real. What I'm saying is real, and what you're seeing on TV, on the news, it's real. Maritza says, since I'm listening, cleaning, got my ears open. Yes. She says, you know, it's just get prepared, guys. Be prepared. Be vigilant. Be on it. Be on it, and train your kids to be on it. Not to do silly stuff. And I trained my kids to don't go to jail for nothing. Don't go to jail. This is what they want you to do. Get a record so you won't vote, so you can't have a good life and work at a decent company. Just, you know, we're all grown here. Just take care. Take care, because the shit is getting real. She says, it's usually them fat cops that are out of shape and have gout, though. Yes, Shannon, that's true. And if they can't catch you, what they do? First thing they do is pull a weapon. That's all I'm saying. I know we came with the hot topics, guys, and we ended up on this because of Mr. Kanye, sir. Yay. First of all, start using your real name, your government name, sir, instead of that name, yay. Start go to counseling. I think that you are intelligent. I think that your brand is great, but you are going to lose everything if you don't get your mental health together, allegedly. That's all I'm saying. And we've all dealt with mental shit, haven't we? But, we just have to stay prayed up. That's all we can do, guys. Yes, stay prayed up. But we also have to stay what? Prepared and trained and be vigilant. That's all I'm saying. She said, it's usually the fact of, yes. Guys, I really enjoyed this live. It really went great. Guys, make sure you guys hit the like button. I really appreciate it. I thank you guys for hitting that replay. Hit that replay. Share the content if you like to share this content. If you want to support the channel, you can cash up at $teasers, or you can join a membership. It will be great. Thank you guys for the super stickers, and thanks to everyone who is still supporting this channel. I appreciate it. But guys, we have to just stick together. Stick together. And even with other folks, stick together. Who's not on that evil tip. Stick together because we are going to need each other. We are going to need each other. Y'all agree? Thank you so much. Do the right thing. Thank you guys so much. Again, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. You want to get us to that algorithm so we can get this channel up and popping. Because we are popping. It looks like everybody's hitting that replay, and I really appreciate it. Hi, Cynthia Green. Oh, I'm so sorry you missed the live. Don't worry, it's going to be up. Make sure you guys hit the replay. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It's very important for you guys to hit that like button. She said, you are so talented. You did a great job. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm just being real right now. Just being real right now, guys. This is Marie being real and just putting my 2 cents in on what's going on today. And I like to put my 2 cents in on those celebrity topics, guys. So we just want to just kind of do a little quick recap, guys. So you'll know when you come back and hit that replay, Chloe Gunner basically played Chloe. He played her, and she was shocked, because she's young. She's kind of naive, guys. What do you think? Oh, you know what? I just wanted to run this by you guys. So Lizzo basically is under fire right quick, guys, for her Halloween costume. She dressed as Chrisean Rock. Folks are getting at her because they feel that her mocking Chrisean, that she's mocking someone who may need some mental help. Guys, it's just Halloween, okay? It's Halloween. She dressed like this young lady. Yes, Chrisean is going through some things, okay? But Lizzo is just dressing as her and mocking her. That's all. It's a Halloween costume, okay? A lot of us don't believe in Halloween. We don't celebrate it. But, again, it's Halloween. Get over it. That's all we're saying. Get over it. Stop trying to make a big deal out of nothing. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Who's that lady? Thanks to everyone in this chat. I want to give a shout out to Tawana2 Inspire. Shout out to Maritza617. Shout out to LGG, Laugh Gas and Gossip. Shout out to Lake and Kisses here. I'm sorry, guys. I got a couple of folks I wanted to shout out, guys, because they have really been supporting me and supported our channel, guys. So we just want to make sure, I want you guys to, hopefully you guys will go over there and subscribe to these folks, guys, because they are really awesome. My papers are falling. Shout out to Ginger C. Shout out to Aunt Maddie TV. Shout out to Jess Valencia. Shout out to Bug News. Shout out to Auntie Babies. Shout out to everyone who's supporting this channel and everyone in this sector, everyone on YouTube. Shout out, guys. Make sure you guys try to go subscribe to these folks because they need you. They need your support. We love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Shannon's saying before we go to the last comment, she says, I celebrate the fun aspect of Halloween. Some people take it too seriously and take the fun out of it for kids. Absolutely. Get over it. The girl's just dressing in a Halloween costume, folks. Stop being so damn anal, as we put it. Stop being so anal. Remember, guys, hit that like button. I love you. Shannon says we celebrate Christmas. A lot of us focus on the gifts and gloomy surrounding. Shannon, I stopped that a long time ago as far as financially getting broke over Christmas. We're not having that no more. I buy them something that they need, and that's it. That's it. Maisha, thanks for Auntie Babies. Yes, Auntie Babies, I love her so much. Auntie Babies, I love you. Make sure you come over here and hit the replay, sister. I will see you on your live and on your videos, guys. Thank you, Shannon, for coming. I love you. You're so comical. Guys, hit that like button. Remember, guys, look at this video and think. And think, guys. Please think. We just protect yourself. Just be aware of where things are going now, guys. Okay? That's all. Make sure that you guys vote. Please vote. And I know the audience are here. Vote, 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 vote. Because it's going to make all the difference. Okay? Again, guys, if you want to support this channel, I want to take this channel to another level. Hit the Cash App at $ Teasers or join the membership, guys. I love you guys. God loves y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I appreciate you guys. I wish I didn't have to leave you guys, but I love you. And just be blessed, okay, guys? Be blessed. And be, cautious and be careful, okay, guys? Let me find my ending. Love you guys. Have a good night. Good day. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday.